How about 300 on me? That ain't no cat, that's a 300 on me. Got your playing halfback, why she running from me? John Elway behind the center on me. Squeaky clean, ain't no dirt on me. Hey coach, you better advise your team or you gon'
At the point, standing 6'2", number 30, Stephen Curry.
Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Golden State Warriors here in Chase Center. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Brandon Pajemski.
And it's really been a nice trend for him over these last several months. He's been steadily improving in terms of his scoring output. That extra production making him more valuable the further we get along in this season.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Thunder. Grant is out there with Bannis one. Then it's Magician. And it's Miller in at the small forward spot. And for the Warriors, up front, it'll be Green in post. Anthony Melton out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Moody in at the 3. Well, no doubt these players, GA, are eager to get the season going.
Listen, there's definitely some nerves, but it's mainly excitement. This is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
Now, here's Melton. Up and in on the layup.
That's too easy for Melton. The defense has to offer more resistance there.
Miller outside. Grant surveying the D. Pass to Ortiz. Just 4 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Shots good by Miller.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Moody. Golden State moving it around. Curry on the wing. He's covered by Grant. From deep, Green. A rebound by the Lakers.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Grant. Count it.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now, here's Moody. Melton passes to Green. Melton kicks to Curry. There's a good screen. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. GA, why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar. And that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
Now, here's Grant over Green. Again, the miss by Grant.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Shots good by Miller.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. I'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. Second, the Warriors.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
Here's Melton. His last outing, 16 points for him. Inside. Golden State needs to get off the shot. From deep, Green. The Lakers with the rebound. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in the Bay Area.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Very satisfying performance, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. They ended up winning it going away.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Melton. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Miller, the pass to Magician. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Here's Curry. 17 points in his last outing. To end the drought, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And how about that little subtle head fake by Curry? Defense too aggressive that time.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
When you talk about shot mechanics, Curry is as close as you can get to perfect. I mean, you can tell he puts a lot of work into that part of his game, and it pays off.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State, Buddy Hield comes in for Moses Moody. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for DeAnthony Melton. And both free throws good for Curry.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Pass to Baddest one. That three off the mark. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Rockets. To the paint. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, you want to stop Steph in the two-man game, but he's so smart. He'll get others involved.
And Grant slams it home.
Number 17.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Now here's Curry. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go. Misses off the right iron.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. The one goal they had coming into this game was to not let Curry beat them. And so far, their defense on Steph has been tremendous. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Horford is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Buddy Hield. Then there's Brandon Pajemski and Richard. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. The bulldozer passes to Smooth. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Grant against Hield. Outside Kuminga. Now Pajemski. Nothing on the board. And Maverick pulls it down.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
And Clark, something fundamental to good offense, but so often overlooked, the art of setting a terrific screen.
Tell you, a screen set well can do a lot for your offense and even for the screener. But it comes down to timing as well as footwork. You got to be able to set that screen legally, and then the ability to get out of the screen quickly is so important, as well as the correct angle.
Success at the foul line last season than this group of players. Number 1, Stephen Curry.
And no doubt he finished the season right where he should have on that list. He was far and away the best free throw shooter in the league.
Here's Horford. 9 points last game. Moody the pass to Kuminga. Here's Melton. And it's off from three-point range. Los Angeles leading by 8. Oh, Ayton in position. It's stolen by Kuminga. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship. Period." Guys, back over to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's the bulldozer. And that one's good, Ayton. And it's a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And Kuminga gets it to go.
And you have to keep an eye on Kuminga on the outside because he won't hesitate.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Green's checked in. The Lakers also changing it up. Miller's checked in for Ayton. And Baddest One subbed in for Smooth. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Grant against Melton. Left side Grant. And it's Melton with the rebound.
Despite his shooting woes, they're still up. That bodes well if he can somehow get things turned around.
Outside Curry. Shot clock at 5. Outside Green. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They've led by as much as 10. The bulldozer passes to Ortiz. And here's Miller. Lets it go with the 3. Curry with the rebound. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Picked by Horford. Moody the pass to Melton. They kick it out to Green. Launches a 3. And the Warriors get it back.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Grant. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. The free throw drops for Grant. Both shots good from the stripe. Quinn Post is checked in for the Warriors. The Lakers also with a sub. Magicians checked in for the Bulldozer. 1:10 left to play here in the half. Curry against Grant. Magicians shot is good. Magicians got his second bucket of the night.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Good on the triple. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Back to Miller. This one for 3. Offensive rebound from outside the arc. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Outside, Green. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Grant. And so it's Los Angeles. They lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you. And, folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Some teams say they're going to attack the paint. These guys are just doing it, and you see the result.
I know, that's music to your ears, and they need to keep playing that tune.
Now let's take a look and see how some other games are going, already in progress. The Orlando Magic are trailing the Pistons out in Detroit in the fourth quarter now, and a big deficit to overcome.
This one has not been close. Nothing to see here but carnage.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Lakers leading by 11. So for the Lakers right now, Grant is out there with baddest one. And it's Thunder. And it's Miller. And it's Magician in at the center position. Grant for three. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
Three shots.
And he makes the first. Good on the second free throw. And he makes all three. Warriors trail by 14. Outside, Green. Lets the three fly. Good on the three-point shot. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
You've got to respect Green at the arc. If he gets open out there, he can make you pay.
Miller surveying the floor. The rebound by Post. They can shave the deficit to single digits right here. Green finds Post. Here's Curry. And the Warriors, another three.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D shifts her.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Draymond Green's talked about his mind for the game. He said, I've never been the tallest or the fastest. We all have gifts. My IQ is a gift that was enhanced by great coaches. I was taught the game properly, so I'm very fortunate and extremely thankful for the coaches that I've had in my life. Kevin?
Paying tribute. Nice job. Okay, thank you, Allie.
Up in the top 5 in terms of steals. Their on-ball defensive pressure was killer last season.
And Greg, you talked about their points off turnovers. Not many teams were better at making the most of their opponent's mistakes. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Pass to Post. Some nice passing by Golden State. Green, no luck.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Ortiz, the miss. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 10. Now Post. Outside Curry. And And the Warriors miss again. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing teams. The Warriors, 4th.
Well, I thought this team last season was a team that had some beautiful dimes. I mean, they would spread the floor with their ball movement and spacing and player movement. It was a beautiful thing to watch. Nice passes leading to baskets.
Now, here's Grant. He's got 9.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Clock at 6. Here's Curry. Some solid defense from Grant. Lakers leading by 12. Pass to Miller. Down low. Magician passes the baddest teammates. They get it again. Miller outside. Tries again. Count the basket. Miller's got the lead up to 14 now for the Lakers.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now, here's Melton. Pass to Green. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. He's checked in for the Magician. Smooth comes in for Thunder. And it's the Bulldozer in for baddest one.
I got yours.
1:06 left to play in the third. Here's Podziemski. Still yet to score. 4 on the shot clock. Three-pointer healed. And the Warriors miss again.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And here is Ayton. Miller with a wide open look. Miller with another miss. Well, Greg, they're making a valiant effort to come all the way back. Wow.
And they need to take care of the basketball. Plenty of time. No need to force anything.
Here's Podziemski. Pass to Kuminga. Shot to stop the run. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
He is such an explosive athlete. Kuminga, hard to contain in the paint.
The Warriors shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. That free throw good from Kuminga.
And we continue to see Kuminga improve at a steady rate. He's a young big with a bright future in this league.
Both free throws good from Kuminga. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's the Bulldozer. Still without a basket. Ayton a screen on Curry. The Bulldozer passes to Ayton. No good with the layup.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
And so it's Los Angeles, sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back to the action in just a minute. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Kuminga out there with Horford, and it's Hield in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Golden State. So it's the Lakers now after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads, but down now to just 11 on the basket from Kuminga. Here's the Bulldozer. Here's baddest one. A three-pointer is right on target.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Hield from outside. The Lakers with the rebound. Here's Smooth. And that one good. And the Lakers lead by 16.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Hield with the bucket.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Podziemski. Pass to Hield. Horford sets a screen for Hield. No good on the 3. Los Angeles leading by 13. The Bulldozer passes to Ortiz. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Now Ayton. Strong move off the glass.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team.
And you show us your best move. Let's go. Bring those moves. Yeah, we have a dancer.
Is checked in for Horford. Green comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Hield. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Brandon Podziemski. The Lakers also changing it up. Magicians checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Miller comes in for Smooth. And it's Grant in for the Bulldozer. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. The Lakers with the ball. The Warriors making the shot. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And there's the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now, here's Grant. Grant with a screen on Melton. Here's baddest one. He's guarded by Melton. The shot misses. Warriors trail by 15. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. There's the double team with Grant. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It will be a reject.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Lakers.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other two.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for baddest one.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Here's Ortiz. Launches it. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Curry outside. Buries the deep ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's Magician. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. 6 to shoot. Miller. Again, Los Angeles.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Allie LaForce, to my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, baddest one.